The snow was falling harder than ever as Emma, a young nursing student, hurried down the narrow street after her hospital shift. Her long open hair blew wildly in the cold wind, but she didn't stop, until she saw something that froze her in place. An elderly man was slumped against a brick wall, barely conscious, his breathing shallow and uneven. Instantly, the nurse inside her awakened. She dropped to her knees, her hands gently cupping the old man's cold face as she tried to keep him awake. "Sir, can you hear me? Stay with me," she pleaded, her voice trembling but determined. The world around her blurred except for him. Snow collected on her shoulders, but she didn't care. Suddenly, Emma felt the weight of someone's presence behind her. She turned slightly and saw a young man, around 25, standing a few steps away. His dark winter coat was covered in snow, his eyes wide with shock. He looked worried, almost guilty, as if he'd stumbled upon something he wasn't prepared for. His youthful face showed no sign of age, only confusion and concern. Is he okay?" the man asked, stepping closer but still unsure. Emma didn't answer immediately, she focused on the old man's pulse, trying to stay calm. But she could sense the tension in the air, something unspoken between them. Why was the young man so shaken? Did he know the old man? Or was he just afraid of what he had found? The snowstorm deepened, and the moment grew heavier. Something wasn't normal about this scene. Something was about to unfold. Emma finally looked up at the young man. "I need your help. Call emergency services now," she ordered, her tone firm but desperate. The young man fumbled for his phone, hands shaking as he dialed. His voice cracked as he spoke, each word struggling to come out. Emma noticed it, fear, real fear. When he hung up, he stepped closer, kneeling beside her. I didn't expect to see him like this," he whispered, eyes fixed on the old man. Emma's heart tightened. "You know him?" she asked quietly. The young man nodded, snow melting on his eyelashes. "He's my father." The world seemed to pause. Emma's breath caught as the truth settled between them. The old man, cold and fragile in her arms, wasn't just a stranger, he was the most important person in this young man's life. The young man's voice broke as he continued, "We haven't spoken in 3 years, I was coming back today to fix things. And then, I found him like this." His regret hung heavy in the freezing air. Emma placed her hand on his shoulder, her voice softening. "You're here now. That's what matters." The old man stirred faintly, his eyes opening for a second, long enough to see his son kneeling beside him. A single tear slid down the young man's cheek. When the ambulance sirens echoed through the snowy street, he gently grasped his father's hand. For the first time in years, they were connected again. And Emma realized she had not just saved a life, she had saved a bond.